far corner of Triangle Alley, below the whooshing sound of a sparkling TR-3B, at the edge of a dark forest where lumbering beasts dwell. It's Beyond the Beyond with Tanner Rush.
Beyond the Beyond. Are UFOs time machines? Exploring the time traveler theory. Something is in the sky and it's going a hell of a lot faster than 88 miles per hour. See this Utah UFO footage from 2019. For more than a century, people have seen strange lights in the sky, witnessed humanoid beings piloting and exiting craft, and in some instances even been taken aboard the ships themselves. The topic, when it's not being dismissed outright, has often been framed as some grand cosmic mystery. Aliens from Alpha Centauri, interdimensional reptilians, energy beings having more to do with consciousness than nuts and bolts reality. All of these theories have been posed by people who have claimed to hear it directly from the source. Abductees who, while under hypnosis, recall being told the origins of whoever or whatever had taken them. But what if this is all bullshit? Many of these so-called abductees report messages that contradict each other. They also state that the aliens claim to be benevolent, yet rip them from their homes in the middle of the night. This would seem to suggest that these beings are untruthful, that their origins are still unknown, and they may be purposely feeding information to mask their true intentions. Or maybe the entire abduction, like some have suggested, is some screen memory that morphs with cultural expectations and is hiding something even more nefarious. An increasingly popular idea among researchers and some in the scientific community is that these craft are actually time machines, future humans exploring the distant past for research, manipulation, possibly righting or rewriting, in this case, some wrong, therefore changing their own present. It is interesting to note that the modern UFO phenomenon coincided with the birth of the atomic bomb. Strange craft were seen above the Trinity test project, the first testing of the atomic bomb in the U.S. Several witnesses, including scientists and military personnel, reported seeing strange lights in the sky during these initial tests. In the late 1940s through the 1950s, Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico, where the atomic bomb was developed, was the site of numerous nuclear tests and research activities. During this time, both personnel and local residents reported sightings of fast-moving lights and disc-shaped objects hovering near the test areas. More were seen at night and while testing was being conducted. The test site from 1951 to 1952. Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona in the 1950s. Malmstrom Air Force Base in Montana in 1967. The list goes on and on and on. Nuclear technology represents a pivotal moment, perhaps the most pivotal, in the history of mankind. Perhaps humans from the future are closely monitoring, and as reported, sometimes interfering with our nuclear testing. Maybe we would have already blown ourselves up 10 times over without their meddling in our timeline. They could be key watchers of historic events, changing or tweaking things when necessary. Maybe we are being visited all the time, and they have some type of time self-correction that covers their tracks. Or maybe they're just tourists scoping out the highlights of future history books. Some witnesses have reported seeing fast-moving UFOs, yet somehow they move in slow motion. These sightings sometimes appear like they are in a bubble, where animals stop moving and birds stop chirping. This would suggest some ability that the visitors have to influence time. Rare instances report events being somehow repeated and rewound as the event is happening. And of course, there are instances of missing time. If the time traveler theory holds any weight, it challenges our perceptions of the past and the future. It bends our understanding of what the UFO phenomenon is, moving us away from the alien theory and suggesting that it may all be human instead. It reframes the message that we are not alone, but that we will be and are already here. Have you time traveled? Message at Beyond the Beyond 1 on Instagram.